There's a brand new Porsche GT3, Volkswagen give us a new Caravelle, and there is more motorsport than you can shake a stick at. Welcome to Is It Fast? We start this week with news from Porsche as they reveal the brand new 911 GT3 with a touring pack. For those of you that don't know, the touring pack version of a GT3 is where they take off the rather aggressive wing and flared arches and make the GT3 look, well, just a little bit more manageable. And personally, I think that this version of a GT3 is the one to go for. This sleek German rocket can be yours from just £128,000. So it's not exactly pocket change, but I guess it's good value. The actual car itself is very similar to its more leery GT3 cousin. It loses the wing, and the interior, well, basically the important things are that it still has that same 4-litre 6-cylinder boxer engine and 500 plus horsepower. So it's still rather quick in a straight line, and thanks to all the rather clever diffuser things that do things with the aero, still rather good around a corner as well. So tell us in the comments, what do you think of the brand new 911 GT3 Touring? The Volkswagen Caravelle, the epicenter of very many happy family trips around the world, I imagine. But there's a brand new one. This is the T7. There are some important facts about the new Multivan T7 that comes in to replace the T6. So the T7 is actually being pitched as a replacement to the Charan MPV as well as the Touran. So actually it's meant to be a family cruiser rather than a car derived from the van, which is essentially what it was. It was a more public-facing version of the Transporter. You will be able to get the T7 with a traditional combustion engine, but of course, like much of the VW lineup, it is going to be available with an all-electric drivetrain as well, which is due in 2022. So all that means that the brand new Volkswagen Multivan will be brought bang up to date for the discerning van consumer of the day. If that's you, tell us in the comments. What do you think of this brand new Volkswagen? Let's turn our attention to the world of motorsport. And before I do, if you want to keep up with all the latest results and see what's been going on and is about to go on in your favourite motorsport discipline, make sure that you head over to Results Hub, where they have all motorsport results all in one place. Formula One. Well, it's been quite an interesting season so far. Tell us in the comments what you have felt about the 2022 season to date. And after Baku, both Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen will be looking to make quite a strong statement as they head to France for the French Grand Prix. And talking of France and French, well, this week it was revealed that Esteban Ocon has signed a 3-year extension with Alpine Renault. That means that he will be with the French team until 2024, and he has put in some rather strong performances. But tell us in the comments, who do you think is going to win this weekend's Grand Prix? And what do you think of Esteban Ocon signing on the dotted line for another 3 years? Electric motorsports. Some of us love it, some of us hate it. Tell us in the comments what you think about it. But one of the most exciting and hotly anticipated electric motorsport championships will be kicking off this weekend in Italy. The Pure ETCR, which is the all-electric touring car series, starts this weekend in Vallelunga. I probably pronounced that incorrectly, but is very exciting as we see a full grid of 12 drivers lining up to race these brand new electric race cars. The 12-car grid will be made of 3 manufacturers, Cupra, Hyundai and Alfa Romeo, but they're not called Alfa Romeo for these purposes. And the 12 drivers consist of ex-World Touring Car drivers, current World Touring Car drivers, and well-known racing drivers from across other disciplines. All 3 manufacturers have used the same all-electric drivetrain with 2 electric engines on the rear axle producing 500 kilowatts of power. Don't really know what that translates into, but they look really rather quick. You'll be able to tune in to watch all-electric Giulias, Velostars and Cupra Leons battle it out across this season. Tell us in the comments, what do you think of these all-electric touring cars? And who do you think is going to take home the opening wins from this weekend? ABT or AT are, well, probably the world's favourite fettlers of Audis. They take your bog standard already very quick Audi and turn it into a non-bog standard even quicker Audi. To celebrate 125 years of being in existence, ABT have taken an already crazy RS6 and turned it into an even more crazy RS6. They have created the RS6R package and is the ABT Power R Performance upgrade. Yep, that is a mouthful, but what that means is that they have created an RS6 wagon that creates 740 horsepower going through the 4-litre V8 engine. That's an increase of 140 horsepower over the standard RS6 Avant. And, well, if you want one, you can't have one. They're already sold out. But tell us in the comments, what do you think of this 125-year anniversary special from ABT? And we finished this week with the DTM. The DTM, the Deutsche Touring Manufakturer. I think that's what it stands for. The DTM is the German touring car.
Oh, God. Oh, because for a minute I was just looking at the screen. Oh, okay, cool.
The DTM is the German touring car series, and of course, because it's German, it's starting this year in Italy. The DTM has actually gone through quite a few major changes for this year. They have adopted the new GT3 variant of racing car, which means there are a number of new competitors, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, you name it. Well, they're in for a shout at the trophy, and for the first time ever, Monza is hosting the DTM for its opening race, and for the first time it's not going to be a 55-minute race to open up, it's going to be a 50-minute race. So there are changes. Tell us in the comments, what are you looking forward to the most from this season's DTM? Thank you for watching Is It Fast and your weekly roundup here of what's been going on in the car and motorsport world. If you've liked what you've watched, then please do follow us on your social media platform of choice to catch live motorsport, highlights of some of the best championships from around the world, and of course programs like this, where we take you behind the scenes of what's been going on at your favourite race teams and championships. Thank you once again for watching, and we shall catch you next week. Ha 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 ha!